Good afternoon. Today, we're going to be learning how to schedule yourselves. So this is scheduling for students. We're going to learn how to do proper prior planning so we can practice, which will prevent a poor performance. When you have a problem, you're going to learn how to patiently pivot. That means turn things around, persist, not give up, and prevail. That means you will succeed. But you might make a few mistakes along the way, and that's okay. That's how we learn. So, do you know how much time things take to do every day? What you're going to do is you're going to stop this video. You're going to make a list of fun things that you like to do. And also the things that you have to do to get ready for school in the morning, like brush your hair, brush your teeth, tie your shoes, put your shoes on, first put your socks on, and do those kind of activities and find out how much time they take you every single day. And then when you've done that, you can come back with your list and we'll get started with showing you how you can get in control of your time. So I hope that you found how much time everything takes, because those are minute eaters, and we want to make sure that we're aware of how many things eat up our minutes every day and take us away from getting things done. So, do you like your parents controlling you all day, or do you want to be in control? Do you want to be able to feel successful, or do you want to have mom on you all the time? Did you turn in that work? Did you pick up your trash? Did you do your cleaning? Well, we're going to show you how to. I'm going to show you today how to take control of that yourself. So mom will see that you're managing your time really well and spend more fun time with you instead of nagging you all the time. So the first thing you're going to do now is you're going to make a list of the have-tos that you have got to do during the day. Now, there's certain things during the summer that you probably are being asked to do. That's a have-to. You don't have a choice. You have to go to dinner at a certain time. You have to make your bed at a certain time. You have to take your bath at a certain time. Whatever things there are that your parents say, this is the time you have to do it, you put that on your list. And I'd also like you to make a list of the things that other activities you have to do, like I said earlier, the brushing of your hair, the putting on of your socks, your shoes, and tying your laces or Velcroing them. Picking your toys up. Those are all things that are going to have to work into your day. So make a list of those, and you're going to do those in blue. Now, you're going to be filling out a calendar like this. I'm going to have mom print one out for you, and it will start from the minute you wake up, because you're going to be in control of your whole day. You're not going to have anybody nagging you to do anything, because you're going to have control over it. So here's an example of a list that a student made for me of chores that he had to do, like make his bed and, brush his hair. You can't see it right now. I'm going to have to change the screen. But when your mother prints it out, you're going to, where it says to do, you're going to put every little thing that you have to do right underneath those two words. And then right next to it, you're going to put how much time you think it's going to take. Now, some things you may know how much time it's going to take, and other things you're going to have to figure out. So maybe this time you're going to schedule something and it might take you less time than you think. Or you're going to find out that it actually takes you more time than you realized. So you're going to make your list right there. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to assign all those things on your have-to list to a time on one of those schedules. So you're going to go back to that schedule and you're going to decide, when are you going to make your bed? Well, that's not a have to. So you're going to go back in while you have Zoom classes. So you go in and put the Zoom class in red. And the choices, those are things that you can do, like you can make your bed in between classes, or if mom gives you a choice, you can make it at the end of classes. Those are things that you can go in and put in blue. And this is what a student did for me. he went ahead and he put in all the times that he had to be at something. Those Zooms when his mother wanted him for lunch. He had a situation where his mother wanted him to be a part of the cleanup after dinner, and they had a routine from 5 to 6:30 that was just set aside for family time, and he could not decide to do that at a different time. That was a time set aside by his family. You're going to go ahead, and as you put things into your list, you're going to highlight the ones as soon as you assign them. Okay, so in this list, behind my picture here is a thing that says book report. And he went ahead and he did all his blue things. Blue assignments were things he could have cuddled first and then gone to the bathroom, or he could have made his breakfast and then cuddled, or he could have made his breakfast, eat it, after he got dressed and brushed his teeth after he eats. Those are things that you have a choice for, and you can decide where you're going to put them. So that's where you're going to put them in blue. Once you do each item, you're then going to highlight it off. And this is what he did. He went in, and you can see here that he didn't have time to cuddle in the morning. And I asked him what happened, and he said, well, I got it kind of late. I said, I noticed you didn't make your bed or brush your teeth, but you brushed Mimi's hair. What happened with that? He goes, oh, Miss O, you don't know. My little sister, I'm the only one she'll let comb her hair. So I had to decide, am going to have to listen to her cry through my class, or am I going to brush her hair and then just brush my teeth maybe after lunch or something? So that was a choice he made. I noticed he didn't get a break in at 9:45. He didn't get to take his bathroom break or his eat break. And I asked him what happened about that. And he said, oh, Miss O, it's because my teacher always goes over in the morning. I said, so you're not getting your snack and going to the bathroom between your other class? He goes, no. He says, and I'm afraid that she'll get mad if I ask her if I can go to the bathroom. I said, you know what, Eli, your mom doesn't know. I mean, your teacher doesn't know what's going on at your home. She doesn't know that you have a class right after this. She's just thinking about her own class and wanting everybody, to know what to do. He says, yeah, she always leaves too much time for people to ask questions. I says, well, what can you do about it? What do you think you can do about that? Do you think you could come up with a solution that might help that from not happening tomorrow? And I said, I'm going to go take a drink of water and I'll come back. And I was gone for about 5 minutes, and I came back. He goes, Miss, oh, as soon as you left, I came up with an idea. I can email her. She said I could email her. So I suggested he did that. I said, because teachers don't know what's going on, and they don't know what you don't know until you tell them so. So if you're having a problem with your homework and you don't know how to do it, you can do what Eli did. You can email your teacher. Don't get your parent involved. Your teacher needs to know what's not easy. They need to know what's confusing to you. And if you don't tell them, they're never going to know. So he did. He emailed her and told her that he was having a problem. He didn't want to be rude. Could he have permission to go to snack and have a snack and, go to the bathroom at, 9:30 without being rude? And he got an email back from her. He was a little nervous sending it. He thought, oh gosh, I'm going to get in trouble. And the first thing she did was thank him for letting her know about the situation. She didn't even know about it. She didn't realize that the other children were not getting a snack either. So, you know what she did? The next day in class, he was so excited to call and tell me after class. He said, Miss O, you won't believe what she did. She actually apologized to the class. And then she told us that we could take our snack and we could go for a break at 9:30 if someone would remind her it was 9:30. And then if anybody wanted to stay on for question and answers, that she would stay on with them. So he felt pretty powerful, and you can have that same power too, but you've got to talk to your teachers. You've got to let them know where you're having problems. So that was a valuable lesson he learned from doing this. He also had decided to do his book report, after the due date. All his work was supposed to be due at 3 o'clock. I think it's important to have a specific due date. And he decided he could do it later. And he did, and it was really nice because he had been so independent all day. His mother decided to spend some time with him and let her share read with him. So maybe you can bargain with your mom. If I take good, I get all my work done independently and I don't bother you, and I talk to my teacher when I'm having a problem, that you and I can spend some quality time together, because I know every child likes to have cuddle time with their mom. So when you're done doing your calendar, I want you to do the same thing that I just talked to you that I did with my friend, is think about how you feel that you did that schedule all by yourself. You didn't have to have your mom nagging you. You didn't have to hear her yelling, did you do this? Did you do that? She's going to start having faith and confidence in you. And the more consistently you do your schedule yourself, now you may make a mistake or two. That's okay. If you make a mistake, say, hey, Mom, I made a few mistakes, but I'm going to do something different tomorrow. Do you think that might make them trust you a little bit? Absolutely. And then, think about the things that came up that you didn't expect. I mean, maybe you didn't expect Mom to take you to the store, or maybe you didn't expect the one worksheet to take you longer than another. Maybe you didn't expect that your work would be done faster than it was. Think about that, and then think about what you're going to change on your schedule the next day, and do it right away. So if you have a plan for when you get up in the morning, you'll be more likely to meet your schedule and get everything done in a timely fashion, and you'll have more free time for yourself. A word about leaving things till the morning. One of the things that happens when you wait till the morning is that you never sleep as well, because you always know, I have something waiting for me in the morning. So the best thing to do is assign your work in the evening. What if you don't wake up on time? Then you're stuck. Not so good. So have fun scheduling and get back to me and let me know how it goes. I'm looking forward to hearing all your exciting things that have happened and how powerful you feel now that you're scheduling yourselves.